I worked at a factory in Dhaka. I worked there for 4 days. I was a sewing helper there, which means trimming the threads out of every piece of cloth. So the collar, the cuffs, the back of the shirt. I know it doesn't sound much, but it's back-breaking. All the sewing helpers, they had to sit in the middle of the floor while all the sewing operators were around them so that they would have access to everyone at the same time. To be on the floor without a backrest for 13 hours is pretty bad. It was a small room. There were no windows. There was just one exit. There was just one washroom, which was gross. It was a hole in the ground. Mostly unlit. They were in the back of the factory. They were shared by maybe 400 people, so everyone in that little plaza. My youngest co-worker, who was also my boss, was 9. Her name is Neem. And at that point of time, I think she looked about 5 or 6. I wouldn't have thought she was 9. It was just very shocking to see a very young child there. I'd expected to see maybe girls as old as maybe 12 or 13 or 14, but nothing as young as 9. For these girls, this is all that they know, and this is what their life is now and what it always will be. These 2 young girls, including me, said their dream in their life was to be a sewing operator. So to go from a sewing helper to a sewing operator, then they would make about $45. So that is their dream in life. It was a very hard week that I worked there, but it was also one of the best things that I've ever done because I got to meet her, I got to see her, and I got to see how smart and how hardworking she is and how much more she can do with her life. Just knowing that I was only going to be there for as many days and then I would come home and sleep in my bed and work in a newsroom and these people would always be there was one of the worst things that I thought of the entire time I was there. It's always going to stay with me.